Let me tell you about the friends that invested all they had on a shady site that looked like a scam. It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence.
Express your deepest love for your friends with a bullet in the back. This is Friends vs. Friends, an absolutely stellar online PvP first-person shooter that is one of the few games I would encourage you to buy day one. Silent Signs and I actually first played this title at PAX this year and had a blast, so I wasn't surprised to find that this final version is just as addictively fun, if not more. Play one of a wide roster of animal characters, each with a unique perk to switch up your gameplay experience. Or pick one based off of your favorite animal, as I did when I kept picking the Doberman after I unlocked it. And can we just pause to admire the lovely visual design of this pixel art meets cel-shaded 3D aesthetic that reminds me of games like Jet Set Radio. Okay, back to the gameplay. After picking your character, you'll want to look at your cards. Oh yeah, this shooter uses cards. Now these cards are actually used pretty smoothly in the game, and they did a great job of making card gameplay feel natural in a shooter, because you'll just use them as either buffs or detriments to your opponent, and sometimes there'll be cards like throwing a bomb, which are situation dependent, of course. You can have up to 50 cards in your deck, and you can switch them out as you unlock more cards. You'll unlock more cards by playing more matches, but really you get them by winning matches. If you just continuously lose, leveling up is more like a crawl. Alright, once your cards are picked, your character ready, you can go and jump into combat with either 1v1, 2v2, bot match, or private lobby. Whatever option you pick, you'll soon be thrusted into a map where you'll have to kill your friends or die trying. To help you achieve this most virtuous goal, you'll get a random assortment of cards at the start of each match with a variety of effects, like I mentioned before. These effects range from making enemy heads bigger to get more headshots and do more damage, or increasing your speed so you can shoot and evade better, or calling a truce so no one can shoot for about 5 seconds. These cards can also be played tactically, such as using cat turrets in open areas or placing bear traps to immobilize your foe friends. And if you don't like gore, make sure to turn that off in the settings, cause you'll be seeing bones and blood and guts spewed out as you riddle your friends with bullet holes. Matches end after one player or team achieves 4 victories, with a total of up to 7 rounds per match if things get real competitive. And with each round, your map can change, with so far a total of 4 maps that we encountered in our time. Although I know there's a special map you can only access if you pull the ultimate card. Every map we encountered was well designed and distinct from one another, but by far our favorite was the theater map. It was full of corridors, elevators, and crevices in the beams that you could stalk your prey, making it much more exciting. And while these maps are fantastic, I'm very excited for more to come out. And the devs have already promised post-launch and seasonal content like new characters, cards, maps, and upgrades to your home base. Said home base is a musty, dusty-looking plaza in a desert-like area where you can access the many home base features at your disposal. This includes purchasing card packs using in-game currency to unlock or level up your cards, practicing your aim with the various guns available in the gun depot spot, or using the cat gumball gachapon machine for special items and cosmetics. Now, there are some things that can be improved about this game, namely the home screen. It's pretty cluttered and confusing to navigate at first, especially since there's no tutorial to explain any of these elements to the player. After some messing around, you are able to figure things out, like using the menu system to access different parts of the base, instead of walking around the 3D environment, which also lets you access the same features, but takes a bit longer since you actually have to walk there. Setting up a private lobby was equally confusing, but thankfully Old Gamer Joe found the way. We played some 1v1 matches, but most of the fun was in 2v2. And while Silent Signs often proclaimed her shitness at shooters, she held her own as we battled against Joe and Barely Magic Mike. To cap off our experiences is the Eclectic music selection. They'll switch from cozy elevator tunes of the home base to high-energy electronic beats on the rooftop as you snipe your friend. I cannot overstate how fun Friends vs. Friends is. While it does need some tutorials for players, because it can be very overwhelming at first glance, the high after a match is unparalleled. Friends vs. Friends is your next PvP shooter, and it's sure to be a fun game night.
Oh!
He's got the shotgun. Don't be foolish.
Oh, man.
Oh god. Ah. Sorry, girl. that was cruel.
Thank you so much for supporting clickbait-free independent content here on YouTube. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe to help us bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming. And be sure to check out patreon.com/idreamofindiegames, where we can together defeat the gaming echo chamber.